Hello, my name is Cameron Pack, and the app that I built is I call it Minimal Launcher. So here I'm gonna outline some of the cool features in the app. The first one I want to highlight is a simple home screen. So let's look at this app. As you can see, this is the home screen of an Android phone, and you'll see in this area you just get time. You can choose different profiles. Here's your apps drawer, here's your settings, and here's your 5 main apps that you can set. One thing that I do want to highlight next is called user profiles. So here's the profile. If you look here, here, and here, so we have a home profile. Here are my home apps. What about my work apps? So if I click it, it'll switch to my work apps. So I have Slack, Calendar, Chrome, Focus. What about my other apps? And here's my other apps. And so I can have different profiles. And one cool thing is all these are stored in Firebase. So if I ever got on this app on a different phone, all of my apps would be saved in my preferences. So next is renaming apps. One cool thing is, let's say I look at an app, and I'm like, man, I don't know, like, what if I want to name it something else? So I can hold on to it, click rename, and instead of it being Abide, I can just call it Hangout. I don't know, just whatever I want to put. Rename, and the app will still open. On this specific device, I don't have that app, so I could just put it on an app that I actually do have. So calendar, I can rename calendar to calendary. And you open it and it's still calendar. It's really cool. So you can customize it however you want. Light and dark theme. Some people like the darker theme, some people like the light theme. Here's your light theme. It's really depending on how you want it. Dark theme, I really like that. As you can see, all the icons change colors according to it. We can click here, look at all the apps. That was another really cool feature. And one was that you can search for an app. So let's look at Chrome. I could search for it and I can open it. So this is a full-fledged launcher, and the whole point of this is for someone to be intentional and smart with their phone, kind of taking control of it, which is a button that I have here which links to tutorials on how to take control of your device, stay focused. And so here's this. Last piece that I really want to show you, besides user profiles, is that you can actually replace the app on the home screen. So you set them initially, but you can replace them. Let's say I want to replace it with Google. Boom, now it's on the home screen and it's saved in my preferences. So last piece I want to show you, I'm going to sign out. It's just profiles. So I signed in as Cameron Andrew Pack. Now I'm going to send another one. Okay, I'm signed in. There's just slow internet. Okay, so one cool thing is I can, in this one, I don't have my work apps really set up. And so one thing is when you start the app, you can set which apps you want in the profiles. So the very first time, I get to set it to Chrome. And then I can set this work app to something else. Now when I go to home, it'll put my home apps. When I go back to work, it'll be these apps. Let's say I want to change my theme. And that's really the idea of a launcher. An intentional launcher that helps you get things done. So thank you for watching the cool features. Hello, my name is Cameron Pack, and this is the final presentation for my mobile apps project called Minimal Launcher. Here is my face. So some of the main contributions that I ended up working on was first piece that this was a solo assignment. I actually didn't work with a group, even though it probably would have been more fun to do so. So the first piece that I worked on was a simple home screen. This was interesting, never done a launcher before, so it was cool to be able to create intents that open different apps or send me to app information. But it's a very simple home screen that was inspired by the Light Phone 2. So Firebase Integration, this was something that we learned in our class on how to create accounts as well as how to store information. So I was able to store app information like profile information inside of Firebase. So every single app that the person set on their home screen, that was set to Firebase, but also if they rename the app, that was sent to Firebase, so that whenever the user goes to another like phone and they want their settings and preferences back, they're going to get them back and they're going to have all their apps there. So the next piece, profiles, which I kind of spoke on in Firebase Integration, was profiles allows them to have 5 different main apps for each profile. So I have 5 main apps for when I'm at work. I have 5 main apps for when I'm at home, and I have 5 main apps that I use in my other category. Renaming apps was a fun feature because someone may have an app that they love, but they might not love the name. So they can rename it and it'll open the same app, and this piece stores the name into Firebase as well. There's a light and a dark theme, so this was cool. It was very interesting to play with styles and have a locally cached file to to let me know if the user wants a dark theme or a light theme. And it was cool just to play with this and just see how to dynamically change the theme based on the user's preference. An app drawer, I was able to gather a list of all the apps, and the user can click them, and they could easily open the app information form, or they can go to the app itself, as well as searching for a specific app. This taught me a lot about lists, how am I going to put something into a list view and sort it. So I really enjoyed that piece. And then user profiles, I just meant someone signing in, giving them a user account. This was something that we learned in the mobile apps course as well, and I really enjoyed being able to give people accounts in this. So that's the major contributions to this. I just want to say thank you for this opportunity and for watching this video.